คุณอาจคุ้นชินกับการผจญภัยบนอวกาศแบบนี้และคุณอาจจะหลงรักเรื่องราวชีวิตครอบครัวแบบนี้เคยสงสัยไหมครับว่าจะเป็นยังไงถ้าเกิดเอาสองแนวที่ว่าไปนี้มาคลุกเคล้าเข้าด้วยกันวันนี้จากทีวีซีรีส์ในยุค 60 ที่ว่าด้วยเรื่องราวการผจญภัยบนดวงดาวพิศวงของครอบครัวโรบินสันส์จะกลับมาทำให้คุณได้ลุ้นระทึกและอบอุ่นหัวใจอีกครั้งกับการยกเครื่องครั้งใหม่ที่ยิ่งใหญ่และไฉไลยิ่งกว่าเดิม Lost in Space ทะลุโลกหลุดจักรวาลซีรีส์ไซไฟฟอร์มยักษ์เรื่องล่าสุดของ Netflix อีกหนึ่งโปรเจกต์รีเมคที่หยิบภาพยนตร์และซีรีส์ชื่อดังในอดีตมาตีความใหม่ให้เข้ากับยุคสมัยยิ่งกว่าเดิมหลังจากพาเราไปโลดแล่นกับ USS Discovery และอบอุ่นหัวใจไปกับเจ้าเบนจีพี่แกก็ขอเล่นใหญ่อีกครั้งกับ Lost in Space ที่คว้าตัวนักแสดงเจ้าบทบาทอย่างโทบี้ สตีเฟนส์ผู้เคยรับบทเป็นกุสตาฟ เกรฟส์และกัปตัน ฟลินต์รวมถึงมอลลี่ พาร์เกอร์จาก House of Cards มาเป็น2บุพการีของครอบครัวโรบินสันส์ครอบครัวที่ถูกเลือกให้เป็นส่วนหนึ่งในโครงการสร้างอาณานิคมบนดาวดวงใหม่แต่ดันโชคไม่ดีเกิดเหตุไม่คาดฝันระหว่างการเดินทางทำให้พวกเขาต้องตกลงไปที่ดาวเคราะห์ที่ไม่เคยถูกค้นพบมาก่อนและเต็มไปด้วยสภาพแวดล้อมที่พวกเขาไม่เคยรู้จักแม้แต่น้อยทำให้ครอบครัวบ้านแตกนี้ต้องร่วมมือกันเพื่ออยู่รอดในสถานการณ์อันตรายที่ห่างจากโลกใบเก่าถึงหลายร้อยปีแสงและไม่เป็นมิตรต่อร่างกายมนุษย์อย่างยิ่งโดย Lost in Space เวอร์ชันนี้ก็ได้เปลี่ยนจากซีรีส์ครอบครัวใสๆมาเป็นแนวผจญภัยผสมดราม่าครอบครัวที่แม้ว่าจะเป็นเรื่องราวในอีก30 ปีข้างหน้าแต่ก็สามารถสะท้อนสังคมเราในปัจจุบันได้อย่างเฉียบคมเลยครับไม่ว่าจะเป็นการยอมรับในความสามารถของเด็กหรือความกดดันของพ่อแม่ที่เยาวชนในสมัยนี้ต้องเผชิญทำให้ทีมงานต้องคัดเลือกนักแสดงหนุ่มสาวมากฝีมือมาถ่ายทอดประเด็นเหล่านี้ตั้งแต่เทเลอร์ รัสเซลมารับบทเป็นจูดี้ลูกสาวคนโตที่เปี่ยมไปด้วยความมั่นใจมินาซอนวอลจากแม็กกี้ แพลนมารับบทเป็นเพนนีมันสมองของครอบครัว และขอแนะนำแม็กซ์เวลล์ เจนกินส์หนุ่มน้อยมากพรสวรรค์มารับบทเป็นวิลน้องชายคนสุดท้องที่มีความอ่อนไหวขี้สงสัยและบอบบางที่สุดของบ้านผู้ที่จู่ๆก็จับพลัดจับผลูไปพบกับหุ่นยนต์เอเลี่ยนรูปร่างประหลาดที่สร้างความสัมพันธ์อันลึกซึ้งกับเขาพูดอวยนักแสดงไปก็เท่านั้นผมเจอรี่ HT เลยขอบินไปโตเกียวเพื่อไปงานเปิดตัวของซีรีส์ Lost in Space และเอาตัวจริงมาช่วยการันตีเลยละกัน
Alright, so hello Robinsons.
Hi.
I'm Jerry from Thailand. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, I watched 5 episodes and it blew me away.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're dynamic, all of you. So extraordinary, man. And you know what? You make me feel like you are a real family. You know, is it hard that you get along this?
We don't like each other.
We hate each
Oh,
other.
really? I can see.
I can't wait to not be with them.
No, we're joking.
I know.
I just have to make that clear. We get along. I actually, after the filming of it, I went home. I got really homesick for my space family.
Really?
I got homesick for Vancouver. I got homesick for the crew. So I missed these guys a ton. So we got along very well.
That's nice to hear. So, Toby, I'm a big James Bond fan, and I have to tell that you are among the top villain of all time.
That's very kind of you.
And in the Black Sails, you also blew me away. And I want to ask you, which one do you prefer? being a villain or a hero?
Do you know, that's a very good question. And I think what I like being most is I'm not very good at being a straight, just all in hero. Because I find those, I've never played one. Because those parts generally are a bit, some people do them really well. But I wouldn't be very good at them because I like playing conflicted and complex characters. And I think what I love about playing John Robinson is that, you know, he's a good guy, but he also has faults and, you know, and problems, you know, and he's conflicted. And I like playing that because it's always far more interesting playing that than just somebody who's the good guy who gets it right all the time and is heroic and all of that. I like the fact that he hasn't got it right and he's trying to put it right.
And Molly, do you have a role model for being a mother?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I am a mom. I have a son who's actually very close to Max, and they're good friends. And his
Play
name
magic
is
together.
Will, strangely.
Wow, so you can get along with him just
So I
fine.
can relate.
Yeah.
You know, I think that Maureen Robinson is passionately scientific, but also like a mother bear, and she's going to protect her family no matter what, and even take them into space if that's what it takes to give them the life that she thinks they deserve.
Wow, Maxwell, how do you feel being her son?
It's really an honor. I learned so much from Molly on set. Being a kid on set, it can be stressful at times. So you really depend on your parents in the show, and so Molly and Toby were great to be able to lean back on and know that someone had my back. It was great to play Molly's son, and also when her real son Will would come to visit, that was really fun because
There was another kid around.
Yeah, I didn't have anyone my age on set, so I got to play Magic, The Gathering with him. We would watch funny YouTube videos together. So no one my age on set, but you know, emotionally, Toby's there.
Exactly.
It's such a great.
So many levels.
This show is like a child's fantasy set. You know, it's a spaceship with a real cockpit and buttons
Like
that
a
really
playground.
move. Yeah. So we would finish shooting a scene, and then Max and, you know, my son, or if Toby's kids were there, would sort of run into the cockpit and then play like they were in a spaceship.
Be like,
so,
this is Captain Robinson talking to Captain Parker. How are you?
Maybe in the next prequel, you may
Yeah,
be the real captain, maybe.
maybe.
Yeah. And Taylor, wow, I love your performance in every episode. You are top notch.
Thank you.
And how do you prepare yourself to be Judy?
I mean, she's courageous in a lot of ways, but I think that's all in the writing. It's in the challenges that she faces comes down to how she's written as a character, and so being in those situations, you kind of just, I don't know, rise to the occasion, I guess. Yeah.
And spontaneously. Right?
Yeah.
Wow. And Mina, you've been in a lot of horror films and suspense, and this sci-fi is your first, right? Lost in Space. How do you like it so far? Do you like being in the sci-fi series?
I'm having a lot of fun, yeah. And I think it's been such a learning process to see on two sides. On one side, something this big, it takes a village to make a project like this, and it's been the learning experience to see how everybody plays their individual part, and getting to see that come together day to day for 7 months has been incredible. And then getting to work with all of these special effects, which is the sci-fi fun, and acting against green screens and, X points for reference, and not really getting to know what it's going to look like, but, going for the shot anyway. It's been an incredible learning experience, and it's been lots of fun.
And I want to add to her green screen statement. I had never done green screen either before this, and getting to getting to figure it out was a humongous process, and someone who actually helped me a lot with it. I mean, they all helped me, but after the first week of filming, I was really overwhelmed with it. So I called Parker, who plays Dr. Smith, and she gave me the advice because she knew my sister, and I had told her a bunch of stories about me and my sister, and she said, pretend like you're playing with your sister. And that'll help you create the world around you, because back at home, me and my sister pretend to be wizards and space captains.
Right.
So that really helped me and changed how I viewed looking at the technology of it, and in a way, it really helped shape my performance and how I looked at Will Robinson.
Wow.
And I also think, I mean, everything we've been doing is so fun. We kind of moan and groan a lot about all of the location and all of the, the running. It was so hard. But being on set, being in a spaceship that's built like that with every specific detail that's so beautiful, it feels like playing with Legos to the fullest extent. And that's what it makes it so much fun. It never feels like work. It always feels like you're going to play.
You have moments of hardship, and then you really realize where you are, and you think, wow, it took hundreds of people to build this set, and they spent months on it, and so really that's so much bigger than any problem I can moan about right now. So it was very humbling.
Yeah, and last question is just for fun. If all of you were to get lost in some unknown planet and filled with weird things and things that you never experienced before, what would you do first?
Scream.
Scream? No, John, listen. Scream.
Scream and then run around.
It's filled with creatures.
Actors, man. We wouldn't know what to do.
If I was with my sister Sam,
You'd be okay.
if I was with my sister Sam,
Yeah?
I would be hiding in a corner crying. I'd just be like rocking myself back and forth while my sister was out looking for firewood, water.
She's the practical
Like
one.
she's the practical one and I'm the dramatic one.
So I guess I would be calling his sister. I would do that.
That's a good choice, I think.
She's very calming.
Last week, we went to Disneyland.
Yes.
So Max and his mom and dad and his sister and me and my son. And there's a picture of us
Space Mountain.
coming through Space Mountain. That they take a picture when you
Yeah.
come through. And everyone is like screaming, but Max and I have our eyes
Like this.
closed.
And my sister's like this.
Yeah. And so it's like, here's your space heroes.
On Space Mountain, not so heroic.
Okay, thank you. I think that's all we have time for. So
you
thank
so
you. It's
much.
nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you all.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Lost in Space ทะลุโลกหลุดจักรวาลสตรีมมิ่งแล้ววันนี้บน Netflix เท่านั้นนะครับ ถ้าดูจบแล้วมาบอกพวกเราหน่อยนะครับว่าคุณคิดยังไงกับ Lost in Space ถ้าชอบคลิปของเราก็อย่าลืมไปกดแชร์กดไลค์และไปกดปุ่มกระดิ่งแจ้งเตือนเอาไว้เพื่อที่เมื่อเราลงคลิปใหม่เมื่อไหร่คุณก็จะได้รับการแจ้งเตือนในทันทีและก็อย่าลืมติดตามพวกเราอีกหลายช่องทางเพียงแค่พิมพ์จอดอ just do it พิมพ์ just lit ภาษาอังกฤษส่วนดูภาษาไทยครับ